What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Before we get into this video and raid sell Randal Macdaniel, I want to know if you guys checked out the gameplay. Just write, I don't know, what would be a good thing to write? You know, that dude right there, bro, you do not want him on your team. Just do me a favor, just write the number 7. If you watch the gameplay, just write the number 7 in the comments so I can know. Like, we'll just have our secret codes to know if you watch the video, to kind of see why this dude is so trash. But it doesn't really matter, though. We're going to get rid of him right now. And we're going to move forward with what we've been trying to do. I don't remember. Hold up. I think we... All right, so this guy right here, this dude's garbage. All right, so we're going to put Quentin Nelson back at his starting spot. And this dude is getting raid sold effective immediately. We're going to also put back the guy that was the backup in this situation. We'll put him... who do we have? We had a 49er there to kind of help us with the chems. We'll put him back in the game. Where is he? The dude was garbage. I know that. I just can't remember. Was he like a 71 overall or something? I think, yeah, there he is. Dude's smiling like something's funny, bro. The dude's garbage, though. All right, so look, that's fine. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put back, the abilities. I was thinking about giving Aaron Rodgers back his abilities, but I don't really think we need to do that. So we're just gonna go back and give this guy back Identifier and give him back Nasty Streak, and that'll be it. We're just done with it. You know, we've been running the ball a little bit more. Lane Johnson, for some reason, when he has the abilities on him, is better than any other O-lineman in the game. So we'll leave that the way that it is. Let's go here and put back, activate that ability on Lane Johnson. All right, so there we go there. Now, again, if you guys checked out the video, I would love to see so many number 7s in the comments, because that's the way that we determine who's garbage and who's not. The dude just didn't block anybody. Let's just put it like that. I don't know what he was doing, and we had abilities on him, which that's what made it so much more rage-inducing, is that we had abilities on him. Like, if we didn't have abilities on him, I'd be like, all right, cool, the dude's garbage. All right, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We just go ahead and move on from it. But the dude sucks. So we're going to go ahead and start downgrading stuff. Let's go ahead and get our stuff back. All right, just give me everything back. I want everything back, EA. Every single thing back. Give me everything. Get all our training back. Well, we're getting only half or whatever, but it is what it is. We have to try to, you know, cut our losses as much as possible. I would urge you guys to go ahead and, you know, try to get rid of him as soon as possible. I see now why his price for his power-up dropped 20K from just yesterday. Like, all of it makes sense now, because people probably played with him and like, yo, what is wrong with this guy? Why is he so bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, he sucks. And nobody could really understand why. And you know, when I kind of break the video down for you guys, you will see everything that you need to know about him. He is unbelievably terrible. All right, so we're going to go I guess we'll go 395, because it ain't no way that we should be able to get it. But his price should stay low. I don't really see his price going up at all. Just be honest about it. I really honestly just don't think that anybody will logically, you know, spend more for him other than like 400K. And once people realize how bad he is, I think that he might be one of those cards that you can just like look out for and snipe, because he's that bad. So, you know, going forward, where's, okay, there's right here. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. I didn't want to put him up to 389 because I think that we'll still sell him for that price. Look at it, 2650. He was 22,000 coins or 26,000 coins just yesterday. And everybody realized, they put him in the game like, hold on, this dude is a gold 99 and he is just doing everything wrong. That guy sucks. All right, let me just go ahead. Let me just check this out real quick. Hold on. All right. As long as it stays like that, somebody will buy him for 396 because they'll think it's a bargain deal, like basement bargain deals, and then that'll be good. Now, I also want to touch on a few things. You guys told me how good his numbers were. Well, not all of you, but some of you guys trust my judgment on these players. Well, I tried to avoid him because I looked at him. It was just something weird about him. I'm like, I don't know if we should go that route. And then I double checked it because you guys told me like, yo, take a look at his run block. It goes to green, all that stuff. And then I got to experience it firsthand. And it was one of the most unbelievably ridiculous experiences of my life. I don't want any more of it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that the way that it is. And we'll move on from that. And that's pretty much it. Going forward now, though, you guys were asking questions about, like, is that the move? With what I'm doing right now, putting abilities on the O-lineman, is that the move? Any other suggestions? Now, this is one of the things that I really want you guys to be observant of, right? I don't know what it is about Quentin Nelson. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me make sure everything is good here. Go deep is 32. So we could give this guy back. We could give him back what he had before, right? With the power run, it doesn't even matter because he doesn't play, so it doesn't matter. He can just stay where he's at. Looking at the overall of your team right now, pretty much, if you have Barry Sanders, you understand exactly what's going on as far as human joystick and stuff like that. Bo Jackson, low key. Hold up, what's Bo Jackson's agility? Because the dude moves around like an idiot. A 92. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so and then what's this guy's agility? Eric Dickerson. Let's see what he's doing. 94. Okay, so you know what's interesting also? If we were to get Saquon Barkley is probably a really good card to have, but he doesn't get human joystick, but he has high agility. The dudes that have that crazy agility, I would probably want those guys to be the backup. Real talk, Eric Dickerson is not as good if you use Barry and know how to use him. So the reasoning behind why we would give Lane Johnson the abilities, pretty much what happens is, because he's a good tight end. Hold on, what is he? Does he go to 99 overall at tight end? Let me see. No, he goes to 90. Well, he probably does. He probably does end up going to 99 overall, because he's a 98 right now with all those boosted stats. He probably could be a 99, but I don't want to start him at tight end. And let me explain to you guys why. Hold on. Let me see what's happening here. Hold on. Go deep has 32. So we could actually get rid of this idiot and not really worry about anything and then test it out. But then we would need another right tackle to start here in order to make Lane Johnson be the starting tight end. I don't see the benefit that we would get from doing it, to be honest. Hold on. Let me see something. Let's put him in as a second string because he's a starter, but if we put him in at second string, we could probably see what his overall would be. Just to check it out real quick. So he still stays at a 98 at a tight end position. All right, that's cool, that's cool. I just wanted to check it out because he was a 97 before we just upgraded. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and see that. No, just for that position only. All right, so then we're good right there. All right, that's good. We'll just leave that the way that it is. All of our chems are pretty much all set. All right, so now moving forward with what we want to do as far as O-line and, you know, seeing what else needs to be upgraded. I want to point out a few things, all right? We don't have abilities on the wide receivers anymore because we're able to do the things that we need to do without the abilities. Temporarily, I'm leaving. You can see the number 3 on them because there's abilities still there. I don't want to remove it completely just in case it turns out that we actually do need the abilities. So the players that you see that have the boxes with the stuff in it, because some of you guys were asking, does that mean that they have the ability? No, it's not active. So they're not going to play as if they have the ability because every ability has to be activated right here. Just so that all of our newer viewers and our veterans are reminded. I'm just leaving it like that because this is an experiment for me. I want to see if Barry Sanders is really, really worth it for me to keep him the way that he is, and then we will go from there. Everything else that's going on doesn't really matter. All right, so at this point right now, once we, you know, that dude is raid sold, we're going to figure out exactly where we need to go from there. But we did take a hit with the training aspect because, you know, we had to power that guy up and I had to test it out. So we will get back to everything else as usual with the way that we've been playing, you know, once, you know, that guy gets raid sold. Why hasn't he been sold yet, though? Is he that bad, bro? I put him at a, bargain basement prices, bro. Everybody must know that this guy is terrible. And then nobody told me, though. Like, you guys tell me all this stuff. Bro, this dude will not sell. He's a 98. Okay, man. Will somebody put him out for lower? 396. I'm still the lowest. Oh, some other guy put it for 400. All right, nobody wants this guy. All right, so look. As far as backup positions, some of you guys were asking about more of the budget players. Now, just keep in mind, when you're building your team up, you don't have to have the max level of the player if you start with a power-up. Okay, for those of you guys that are just starting out, if you can't afford the main card and you don't have power-up passes, right? You can power up the card up until, you know, the highest you can afford. You don't need to rush and go crazy and start doing weird things because what happens is you put yourself into a deficit where now, no matter what you do, at the time when you need stuff, you won't be able to really get anything. Because if you can't do the challenges to make enough or, you know, whatever else you're doing to make coins, you're going to be really, really bad and not well off. And I don't want that. So if you guys are building your team and for my veterans as well, you don't really need to go that hard with going after the full max. Now, it looks pretty to see the gold 99s, but if you've watched the video with Randal Macdaniel, you'll see that everything that glitters isn't gold because that dude is terrible. So if you get a power-up version of a card and it says power-up there, focus on that card starting with the base power-up. All right. Now, after you go ahead and do that, you will have different options. From that point, you'll be able to kind of assess what you can afford, what you can't, what you can wait for, and things of that nature. Okay, so once this guy sells, I'm not going to be looking to go back and just start spending coins again. What I might do is I might continue to invest in candy. You know what I'm saying? Start looking around with other things that we can do as far as re-rolls and things of that nature. If it all comes, you know, worst comes to worst, the dude's garbage, but we spent like 400 for him, he's too much to actually quick sell for the 66. Because low key, we could kind of lurk other 98s if we were looking for major training and get it like that. So if you guys were looking like, yo, why don't you just quick sell him? It's because I don't want to take the complete loss right now. All right, somebody's gonna buy him because somebody's gonna think that he's a good card, and somebody's gonna be very, very, unpleasantly surprised because he is a guy that you do not need anywhere. Bro, don't put him anywhere near your team. He is the most horrific player in the game. All right, so now let's move on with the rest of the team building and everything that we're supposed to be doing. Hold up, where's the other guy? He should be 99 overall too, right? Yeah, okay, he's 99. I don't know why they do it like that, 98, and they go over there. So that guy, you know, this guy's 99 because of the John Madden coach. Once we get the other 800 trophies, we're going to add the second tier and complete John Madden coach. That's pretty much our primary focus right now, guys. For those of you guys that are looking for other things to do, I told you the challenges are probably the most ideal thing you can do. All right, he sold. All right, that's beautiful. All right, so somebody's going to have a very, very bad day. All right, and the joke's on that person. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not subscribed to GmiasWorld. He don't know the deal. The dude said, yo, I'm going to get Randal McDaniel. I don't know why you would do it. I don't know why I did it. I'm just joking. I know why I did it. I did it because I didn't want you guys to waste your coins. And I told you guys in the video when I got him, just be patient. I'm going to check him out, see what he's doing, and then I'll get back to you guys. Some of you guys were patient. Some of you guys weren't. So you lost with me. It's all good, but not really though. All right, so look, that part of the situation, we're over 2 mil. All right. Now, with the sets and the stuff that goes on, with everything that's happening as far as color smash, which is like the big thing right now, and the word scramble, some of you guys are still interested in trading in the correct letters to like get a big or a grand egg. Some of you guys are assuming that it might be a golden ticket in one of the grand eggs. For me, I don't know if we want to go that route. You know, pretty much with the way everything is going right now, I'm pretty sure that, okay, this is going to last 6 more days. So we got some time to kind of figure out if we want to do it. I just have a feeling that we're going to go get those letters and EA is going to give me a big egg and I'm going to be very, very upset about it. So because there's no guarantee for the grand egg, I'm going to go show you the price ranges in it so that you guys can understand exactly what's going on with, you know, inside the store, how you're supposed to be doing this stuff. When you go in there, you can actually buy the letters in the fantasy pack. I showed you guys inside of the, in one of my main videos, I showed you guys how to do it. So you would need a B, so that's going to be $29.50. You need 2 N's, that's another, so that's like almost 9, that's 9K right there. B, N, N, Y, okay, 12K. And then you need a U, so that's 16, almost 17,000 candy to write that word. Now, 17,000, what can I get you over here? 21.6. will get you a random grand egg. So for 5K more, would that, you see what I'm saying? Like, would that make any sense to not, I don't really know. It doesn't seem like it would make sense to go over here and gamble with this to spend 17 and get a big that goes for 12.6 when you could just spend the 21.6 and get the grand egg. Also, you guys were saying that if we spend 350, we get a net 87 and then it turns out to be more. Let's find out what's going on. Let's see if we get more candy than what we spent, and then everybody can go ahead and do that as well. This is where we just touch up and see what's going on. All right, so 648 candy, so you get double the amount back. All right, that was stupid, but I guess you guys are very, very excited about it, so that's the reason that was there. With this right here with the random egg, some of you guys have been doing this. Now remember, it could be a smart investment. I'm not knocking you guys for doing it. What I'm trying to explain to you guys is, this is the beginning of the promo. We don't know if they're going to be putting out other cards that require candy. So you see like how I just rage sold that idiot that's been on my team that's been just completely trash? We got our training back and we made some coins back and we still have our candy. So we could always buy cards that convert to candy and do other things with the money we just got back. Instead of waiting it out and seeing if the card will get better, we made the move, you know, immediately to kind of figure it out. Why haven't I bought any of these and continue to re-roll the sets? Because the prices of the cards that have been released are so low. Ed Reed and Barry Sanders are not that expensive. So this re-roll method would only really benefit you if you were to get lucky, you know, pretty much like here. If you were to use training and like re-roll this one and go crazy, that might give you some stuff. Now look, we were down to 10K training when we just did what we did with that guy. So this is an investment you could possibly go with. I'm gonna give you guys some examples with that soon, but I would be careful right now at this moment with gambling with your actual candy until we know what they're doing. Because I don't know if you guys remember, when they released, like, I think it was like Snow like 2 years ago with the other promo, Snow skyrocketed in different variances like during the promo. So because it's so early, I just want to make sure everybody understands they could change up, you know, what's required for certain things. So I would just stay with the safe bet. I would gamble in this one and see what you could pull. Now, what you're trying to get is obviously stuff that's gonna, okay, a 91, that's huge. I think we should just get the 4,300 candy and just move and keep it moving. But a lot of you guys might say, no, keep going. 91, we could do some more. I think we could go back down to like 10K though. Because that's what we were just at with the guy we just raid sold anyway, so it doesn't matter. 89, that's good too. So we'll just keep getting candy. Now, look, remember, with the way that this is, you could always go and complete sets with what I'm getting. The reason that I'm getting the candy right now is because if we end up lucking out a lot, we could do a lot of different things. Like these are the sets that it's eligible for, but you can use candy and go back into the store and start gambling with the candy itself. If you get really, really lucky, like say we get like a 95 or whatever, and you wanted to make some coins, you could absolutely 100% go back in the store and gamble. We got another 91. All right, so we're going crazy right now. We might as well take it as much as we can and go down to the 10K we were just at before we got rid of Randal Macdaniel. So it actually worked out because we got some decent pulls. Of course, they had to end us off with that one, but again, because we didn't really waste it because we made a decent amount of candy, I believe. With the training factor, that's fine because we can always get cheap training and, you know, upgrade cards that we want, etc., going forward. The candy, is what's really popping right now. So with that being said, you can gamble with other things. But you see how this is an 87 to a 95? This one doesn't make any sense based on the value right now of the candy. If you wanted to go ahead and say, you know what, let me get 3 random eggs and see what's in those, that would be a suitable gamble, in my opinion, if you wanted to do that. Again, you can always go through this and use candy, convert it into one of the Ed Reeds or the Barry Sanders or whatever, and see what goes from there. But remember, with this, it may turn out that we would gamble late if they don't release any of the cards that come in that we're excited about and just get the random grand eggs. Because if that turns out for any reason, if it leaks that it's going to be a certain type of card, whatever it's going to be, then it'll make sense. At this point right now, I would just accumulate, everything that we have. Obviously, with everything that we just did, you probably would say, yo, Gmia, why wouldn't you complete Bunny and take your chances because you got the additional candy? Well, we have 6 days to figure that out. If you guys want me to try it out to see what kind of egg it is, for you guys, I'll do it. For me, I really don't want to do it. I just don't want to gamble at this moment with it. But those are some of the things that I'm going to be doing right now because no other card that's available is really something that I want to go after. So I'm not going to rush it and, destroy my team and my chemistry to kind of just see what's out there. All right, so that's pretty much all we have right now. Do yourself a favor, stay as far away from Randal Macdaniel as you possibly can. Continue to be safe, wash your hands. Until next time, one love, y'all.